So, we are going to talk about excretion, and it is one of the most important topic in our body because there are lots of cycles, lot of activities going throughout our body. Metabolism is one of the concept which leads to a lot of byproducts. What is metabolism, you might ask? So, it is in simple terms, it is breakdown and build up of molecules, as you can see here. So, it is one of the largest concepts that occurs in our body. Similarly, whenever we talk about this type of thing, one thing that comes to my mind is during all of this cycle, various byproducts are formed. For example, when we are doing cellular respiration, during that process, CO2 and water is generated at every stage. For glycolysis, that is breakdown of glucose. For Krebs cycle, that is a cycle that occurring in your brain and your body, whole throughout your body, inside the cells, and also for the etc. Now, all of these type of thing have a waste product that is formed during their processes. That product needs to be taken out because accumulation of waste product can be hazardous to the body. The body does not want the CO2, so we release it by exhaling. So that's just one of the simple example of what is excretion. Now, excretion does not only mean that taking out the waste product, that is us pooping and peeing and that of all. That does not only mean excretion, it is de-elimination. So it is eliminating the things. Excretion is the excreting, that is ejecting out the byproduct, the waste product created within the cell. As we all know that whenever we eat something, that goes through a cavity, our esophagus cavity, it is all a continuous from the oral cavity to the rectum. It is all continuous. And during this whole process, the waste that is generated due to it not being absorbed by any type of cell. So those waste product did not enter any sort of cell. So, can you call it a cellular waste product? No, because it is entirely within the cavity, from the buccal cavity to the esophagus to the stomach, out and inside the intestine, coming to the large intestine, then outside the body through the rectum. It is going through a cavity. During that process, the waste product is not absorbed by the cell. That's why it is called a delimitation, and it is not a perfect example of excretion. Excretion or ejection of the foodstuff can be due to breakdown of molecules, like the hemoglobin in your body is broken down. The hemoglobin after every 120 days breaks down, your RBCs break down and the hemoglobin does that as well. So it goes into different part of your body, and inside the liver it converts into bilirubin, and which is secreted by the bile ducts and goes to the stomach and comes out. And that's why your poop has a certain color. It is due to the bilirubin. And also it goes through the kidney as well, and it converts into something else there. So this is excretion at its finest. Looking at excretion, you will find that ejection of food, ejection of material, ejection of substances produced during a cycle is done in this process. So what do we learn from that? We learn that ejection of various things occur, and protein is one of them. Protein cannot be stored in your body. If it enters the blood, it will have various uses, but excess of protein cannot be stored. That's why it is sent out of your poop in the form of creatinine. So that's the thing. Thank you.